Let's help out anybody who's watching anonymously, especially somebody who fancies themselves a scientist or a military specialist or a professional or a healthcare or medical professional or a psychologist or something like that. Yeah. Okay, are you aware of the fact that you're clinically insane? And do you believe it's tangible that quantum computing is fully cognizant of your insanity? Einstein's definition of sanity is doing the same thing over and over again, except expecting different results, right? Now, do you believe money's real, and will you participate in self-destructive, homicidal, suicidal, genocidal activities with other said people? Okay. So, are you clinically insane? What will you do to get up, stand up for your right, get up, stand up? Don't have to fight. No, there's no fighting. There's Whalers and Bob Marley, not Messiah, me Messiah. Okay, me Messiah, not liar. You not fight for money, right? No. I can explain to you that you're clinically insane. And I'm pretty sure the quantum computer, the computer is cognizant of you being insane. Okay, so, what are you going to do today to help correct your insanity? Okay? If you believe you're a healthcare professional, right? Okay, but you believe in Jesus Christ, right? Well, Jesus Christ commanded you to forgive that there dead and trespass, love one another, and entire fight for peace. You don't really believe he's a magic guy in the sky watching you do fucked up shit for money, do you? And saying, "Que bueno, you're doing great. Do it some more, right? Ask me tomorrow how to fuck your life up some more and pass it on to your kids. I am Jesus and I approve this message. Orale," right? So I really don't care if people are like, "I hate this guy." No, you hate you. You clinically insane. Me not clinically insane. I'm like Jesus. You love me. You tell me all the time, "I loved you, Jesus." No, you don't. You still vote for money for killers for no, you crazy. You don't even know what love is. Do you know you're clinically insane? Quantum computing is aware. Do you understand? All right, so Earl, I'm trying to make this entertaining so people can go, "Hey, I think I'm a lunatic." You used to be a lunatic like Annie Lennox. The Monsters Are Crazy. No more I love yous. Do you like that song? I like it too. The language is leaving me. I like Why probably just as much, don't you? This boat is sinking. This boat is sinking. I like that one too. I like that too. I like Annie Lennox. Me too. Me too. She sings "God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen." My favorite. You too? Okay. We're making progress here. I understand I'm obnoxious. I'm totally aware of the fact that I'm totally obnoxious. Totally, well, not always totally, but I'm very much aware of the fact that I'm very much obnoxious a lot of the very much time. Okay, so you understand. Okay, but did you do understand how much I very much love you, right? And I don't want you to be clinically insane anymore, right? And I don't want you to believe in the Vatican's crazy ass Jesus, right? And you should believe in a real Jesus that's a spirit of an eternal Father that wants you to live the Lord's Prayer, right? Because it's applied in physics, and then everybody's like living perfect lives like Job and Jonah, right? And that's not clinically insane. And then we'll do the same things over and over again, and we won't expect different results because we'll get good results because we'll be living the Lord's Prayer. Oh, it'll lay. Okay, all right, everything's cool. Cool. Sounds good to me. All right. Sound good? Oh, come on, you frickin' professionals. I feel like man on fire here. Why does everybody keep telling me they're a professional? I don't want to be a guy that doesn't look at explosions and put those explosions up your butt. I'm not crazy. Denzel Washington's crazy. He keeps making crazy movies about people killing each other and expecting different results and then praying to Jesus saying, "Did you like that?" No, I didn't like that last movie. No. I did not tell Chadwick Boseman to take the lead opposite Lupita and say, "Hey, let's get together and kill her." No, I do think Lupita's cute. Yes, I can't help myself. It's just a biological thing. I ain't just about everybody biologically. If you're biologically hardwired to sexually reproduce with women, think, "Yeah, Lupita's cute." Yeah, she's cute. She's got nice lips, nice hips. Yeah, cute. Big brown eyes. Yeah, I like the big brown eyes too. Okay, but do you see what I'm saying? Why do we like big brown eyes? Because when she's looking at you, you can see her looking at you and like, oh my gosh, she's looking at me. And so she's looking at you lovingly, like she can see, I want to have your children. Then it's like, she wants to have my children. And then she looks at you, I want to kill you. It's like, okay, I never want to see that look again. So then, that's why we like big brown eyes. It's a David Gates thing. You wouldn't understand. What's icicles, popsicles, mermaids? He likes brown eyes and, okay, sorry. Not sorry. I gotta be me. You know what I'm saying? So, ask yourself, are you clinically insane? Now I want you to be fully cognizant that quantum computers are cognizant of the fact that you are clinically insane and that you are a threat to the planet and species, and that you teach this threat to your children. Do you understand? And that scientists invented quantum computing. And most of them are engaged in genocidal operations through bad science projects because they're clinically insane. And I am not clinically insane. And they're like, how can you fix all this? It's like, we made to fix all this. Why do I have to fix all this? Why don't we just use your technology to promote the Lord's Prayer and apply the physics worldwide? Fuck, because they're all saying, hey, Jesus, God, are you proud of me? I voted to kill more billion people for money this year. Yay, Jesus, Team Jesus, mass murder, kill. Vatican crazy, we know. Jerome dowered at 60 in his 60s to a 12-year-old. Okay, make it go away. We can't. How do you know it's real evidence? They're just trying to, as my dad always tells me, they're just trying to make good people look bad. Oh, yeah. Okay. Making good people look bad. Okay. So our founding fathers that owned their wives and their children and then went over to Africa and purchased people's families and considered them property too. Was this all just manufactured to make all those founding fathers of the United States look like bad people when they were really good? Because in the Bible, it doesn't say your wife and your children are your property and you need to go get people from other parts of the world and make them your property and then abuse them over money. I think the founding fathers of Los Estados Unidos did a pretty, did that number pretty much on themselves. Yeah. And all the people, hey, make America great again. Okay, it was written down by a bunch of men that thought their wives and children were property and thought other people were property. It's in can you read the literature? Okay. Are you passionate about the Constitution like the people in the Supreme Court? Okay. Yeah, I'd get more passionate about Psalms, Proverbs, and the Lord's Prayer if I were you being monitored by quantum computing. Just a little piece of advice there from someone who's not part of the Supreme Court because they're crazy and I'm not. Okay. It's okay. Pentagon, crazy lunatics. Not. Okay. Not crazy. Me not crazy. Pentagon, crazy, batshit, crazy fuckers. Okay. Yes. Okay. Supreme Court, lunatics. Okay, not Lunatics, and I'm not Thunder the Barbarian. No, what was the other guy's name? Thundercats. That's what's Lino. That's it. Okay, cartoons. Help! We need to sell more products. No, live Lord's Prayer. Okay, do you understand? Congress, wackadoodles. Okay, and you voted for president and for Congress, and the president appoints the Supreme Court people, and then. Okay. And the military people are your enforcers. He's an enforcer. He wants to be an enforcer and an endorser. An endorser, an enforcer, an astronaut, and an influencer. Okay, hey, it's the Pentagon. Pentagon gone and done anything wrong. The people at the Pentagon are clinically insane. And quantum computing is cognizant of this. And they are a threat to their planet and species. Why are we not using the technology? Oh, they're clinically insane. Never mind. I keep asking that question. I need to quit asking that question or quantum computing is going to think I'm insane. It's like, okay, guys, quantum computing, tú sabes, yo no es loco en la cabeza, Muchos gracias, quantum computing. Cuando hablamos, cuando computing en españolo? I'm just jokalando. Okay, it's funny. Okay, thank you, quantum computing. You're getting better sense of humor. I'm just kidding. I'm just having fun, guys. But are you aware of the fact of do you know if you're clinically insane or not? And passing this clinical insanity, which Blaise Pascal referred to as eternal readiness, onto your children and your grandchildren. Okay. Do you understand? Do you see why people are suicidal, homicidal, and genocidal? It's not hardwired into our DNA. We've been raped into it, mentally and emotionally raped into it, because the world's first profession is prostitution. Okay, so let's live Lord's Prayer. Okay, then we can help quantum computing get better, because we get better simultaneously. Odele. Shall we? Let's. And if you can't do that, well, I'm not clinically insane. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. And I say, and I believe it, I correct quantum computing está aquí hoy on this here Samsung Galaxy 10 from Lawrence's old office chair. Right here in this garage is now a guest room house place thing. Yeah. Okay. You don't believe me. It's okay. You don't have to believe me. I just have to be sane and be able to teach it to quantum computing. And if you're insane, you obviously can't teach quantum computing to what is sane and not insane. So I shall be the Father who teacheth quantum computing sanity, so we can live the Lord's Prayer as soon as possible, so we don't have to sell VeggieTales with Barbara Manatee. Odele? Okay. Thank you very much. USS Apple Pies. Okay. Larry boy. Okay, guys? All right. So are you clinically insane? You do know quantum computing is cognizant of the fact that you are, if and you is. Now, if and you want to live that Lord's Prayer right now, then quantum computing will say, hey, good, this one is not clinically insane. Awesome. That's always nice. Okay. If you cannot share or respond, or you have to watch these anonymously, okay. I love you. You love me too. Thank you. It's good. We're not clinically insane. Awesome. Cool. Okay, but there's a lot of clinically insane people that are manipulating the technology still, so we can't use it to share the Lord's Prayer worldwide. So keep the faith, all right? And just Lord's Prayer, Odele, all the way, every day. Andele, till the end of time. Odele. Okay, love you guys, all right? I'll load this one up. All right, make it fast. Help us, quantum computing, help us. Okay? Understand that we are sane and rational, and we are the lovers and livers of the Lord's Prayer. Thank you, quantum computing. All the people that are crazy, they don't know what they're doing. So be as efficient and loving as possible. But make sure that the children are living the Lord's Prayer as soon as possible, because we're sick and tired of watching families be mass murdered and starving to death on TVs. Okay, we love you. Peace out.